Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Ceejaybrand. We back with another video for you guys once again. Now today we're not going to be unboxing anything. We're more likely going to be doing a review. So I picked up the Apple Watch Series 7 maybe like I want to say last month or maybe 2 months ago, and I just want to review this brand new watch that I got. So this is of course is one of Apple's latest watches. You know, they release a watch almost every, I will say every year. We'll get like, you know, new Macs and yeah, we get new Macs, new AirPods. I'm sorry, not new AirPods, because AirPods, they kind of sort of been coming out, you know, back to back, but I'm pretty sure with the AirPods 3 release and they're going to slow it down. But anyway, more to the story, we've actually been getting, you know, like the Macs, the AirPods, and a little bit of other random Apple features and stuff, or new gadgets, I should say, from Apple coming out every year. And then of course, then we get to see the iPhones. So, you know, I went over the iPhone 13 already, so now it's time for us to go ahead and take a look at the brand new Apple Watch Series 7. We're going to be comparing it a little bit towards the Series 3, just because Apple, they did compare it to that product. I don't know why. And then also comparing it a little bit more towards the Series 6. So I just want to know, are you that person that still has the Apple Watch Series 3 or the Series 1? Because I'll be honest with you, I've actually never had the 1 or 2. I straight up went to 3. I lost my Apple Watch, then I went to the SE finally, and it was crazy. I just got the SE back in April of this year, and I got rid of it that quick. Just because I wanted the bigger watch. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video, man, because there's a lot of new features about the Apple Watch series from the 3 to the 7. Obviously, you know, the big portions of it coming from the SE, the 6, and the 7. So we're just going to talk about it. You know, why should you get the Apple Watch Series 7 versus the Series 6 or 3 or SE? Let's get it, you guys. All right, so some main things about the Apple Watch Series 7 already is this. The watch does come with a 50% bigger crystal than all of the Apple Watches built in together. So of course, this is going to be Apple's, you know, one of their most durable watches and everything. It's probably going to be hard to crack it, honestly. Now, I'll keep it honest with you. I had the SE, and I used to put my SE in my pocket with my keys, so I had scratches on there. So far with the Series 7, I've been able to slow it down just a little bit more. You know, I don't have a case on it because I like to rock myself kind of naked. Not like that, but I like to rock my Apple Watch naked at least. I don't like to have all that bulky stuff, you know, like the case on there and anything, even though I did just order one just for the safety. But I really don't like to have it on there. So I've been able to put this Apple Watch sometimes in my pockets with my keys in there, pull it out and get mad. But I realized, like, oh wait, it's one of the, you know, bigger crystals, and it's, you know, a lot more durable than previous models. So it, you know, it didn't scratch at all. So I was, you know, real happy about that. Now, another key feature about this Apple Watch as well is that, you know, they got it at a bigger size. The previous models were, I think the lowest was like probably like a 33 probably. That was like Series 1. And if I'm wrong, I'll put it down below, because like I said, I've never had a Series 1 Apple Watch. I really don't know. I just know they bezel was like taking over the whole screen. But this right here is a 45mm at the biggest size, and then the smallest size you can get is a 41, compared to last year's model for the Series 6, where you can get like a 44 versus a 40. It's not that big of a difference. However, if you're like me, you want to get the lower bezels. So that's exactly what I chose. I'm like, I want, you know, go ahead and get the Apple Watch Series 7. Got the smaller bezels, it's a bigger watch face, and Apple is going to continue to bring it up and up. Now, if Apple does bring out the Series 8 and they just put in like an additional 1mm, I probably won't get it, just depending on what they actually have. Because this Apple Watch right here was definitely targeted towards more people, you know, that want to focus on their health. So of course, we're going to see new features in here for health as well. Let's go ahead and get straight into that, and let's see about it, man. With the Apple Watch Series 6 and also the Series 7, they both do have the same exact feature for the blood oxygen level. Now, this is something that when I first got it, I was like, what the heck is blood oxygen? I was like, bro, like, do I really need to track this down? You know, I'm only 20, so it's like, you know, I was like, do I really want to keep track of this? But you don't realize until you start seeing certain patterns that your health really does matter, and that Apple, they really do care. There's so many hospitals out here and so many other like small programs that will help you get your Apple Watch, just so, you know, just so you can monitor certain health things. But of course, you got to qualify. I'm trying to get my grandma one. She's over 65, so I'm like, get you an Apple Watch for free from I think Barnes Jewish Hospital or some major hospital was offering one. I'm like, get one, because there's so much stuff in here. Now, let's say for instance you're someone that has problems with the heart. They do have a thing in here called ECG. Another thing that I can't do, they told me I'm too young for it. So that right there tracks, you know, the electronic signatures going to your heart. Now there's, you know, they got other standard monitors that you can go get from the hospital, but I mean, if you got the Apple Watch Series 6 or 7, why not just be like, Doc, I got it on my wrist, you know, I can just check it like that, you know. And then of course it comes with the same exact stuff, you know. You get to track your walk speed, your walking, your running, heart rate, and another thing as well that they did add in here, and I'm gonna remember, is fall detection. So anytime that you're, maybe let's say for instance you could be riding your bike or anything, that was one of the big things that Apple, they did promote in their brand videos for this, is if you're riding your bike and you do fall, you would get like an alert on the watch to say, hey, I seen, you know, we noticed that you may have fell or whatever, do you want to do this and that, or, you know, are you okay, call the police, or some good stuff like that. So you can, like I said, once again, you can really tell Apple with the Apple Watches, they went more away from the it's a nice watch to more of a this is going to save your life type of watch. So it's very good like that. Some more key features about that. We're done with the health portion. Honestly, that's all that I can really remember and think about with the Apple Watch Series 7. There may be just a tad bit more things on there, but mainly the blood oxygen level, the ECG, heart monitoring, all that other stuff. That's the main focus on the health portion on there. Now, some other key features about this as well, comparing this Apple Watch Series 7 back to the Series 6, is that the Series 7 actually has 33% more charge, or faster charging, I should say, than the last year's model. So, you know, you can plug this up on a charger, probably get like 8 minutes. Yeah, probably like a good 8 minutes on the charge. You may get like 30% perhaps, but so far I charge this thing up once a day, and that's overnight. I put it on charge at like, I want to say midnight every day. Of course, it's past midnight right now, unfortunately, so I'll just try to get this video. So it's midnight every day, basically. I put it on a charger, wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, take it out the charger, slap it on my wrist, go take care of what I need to do. I get home every day around like 6 or 7 p.m. I still got like a good, want to say probably about 60 to 70%, but I'm not the type of person that's using my watch 24/7. I got the notifications every day, but I just don't personally use the watch 24/7, you know, like while I'm at work or in a car. Now, one thing that does bother me a lot is the maps. I turn the maps on here on my phone, and it just constantly bing, bing, bing. But I'm pretty sure they got a feature to turn it off. But I was like, whatever, because it comes in handy sometimes. Now, so another thing as well, besides the charging, kind of leaning more towards probably health-wise, is that Apple, they do have a app in here that's called the Sleep app. Now, the Sleep app is going to help you track, you know, it's going to monitor your sleeping habits, you know, how often are you waking up and how often are you sleeping. So, you know, the way that they can really track it is just based off of the sensors that they currently have on the back of the Apple Watch itself, you know, the ones that they use to collect your blood oxygen level, your heart monitor, your ECG levels. So that sensor on the back is going to help, you know, Apple determine like, hey, such and such is only sleeping like maybe 2 hours a day. Let's set him a schedule to go to sleep earlier or later in the day. I doubt they'll put you later in the day. It just depends, you know. I don't know. I never used it, so, but that'd be kind of strange if they do it like that. So yeah, but they will help you, you know, the more you sleep, you know, if you sleep on a certain schedule, then your watch will start to remind you, hey, it's time to go to sleep, buddy, you know, this and that. So just more and more health reasons, basically. But that is the main differences that I've personally known so far from the Apple Watch Series SE even as well. So from the Series 3 up to the Series 6, including the SE, these are basically the main functions of this Apple Watch. And they got a lot of more good things in here, but like I said, if you already have an Apple Watch, then you know a lot about your Apple Watch, basically. Now, if you are new to the Apple Watch, I strongly encourage you to go ahead and go visit Apple's main page. Go ahead and hit that compare tab and, you know, compare the differences between the Apple Watch Series 1, which you can't get that. You cannot get any other Apple Watch besides the Series 6, I'm sorry, the Series SE, the 3, and the 7, I believe, on Apple's page right now. So if you're trying to get the 1, 2, and 4, good luck. I don't even know if they got those available to sell anymore. So, but anyway, you guys, that's all we got for today's video. Just want to go over everything to show you guys the Apple Watch Series 7. I should have done an unboxing video for it, but I was anxious. So I love when Apple comes out with a new product, and that's all we got, man. So until next time, you guys, the brand is out. Peace.